Nigeria.
Agune Chamber, one. Hey, where my Nigerian people at? Make some Holy Ghost noise! Koso babire, kosi babire, komasala rubire. Everybody say, Igwe. Koso babire, kosi babire, komasala rubire. Igwe. Eba mi baloru tobi. Obala obatoga. Eba mi baloru tobi. Otimale obatoga. Eba mi baloru tobi. Obala obatoga. Eba mi baloru tobi. Otimale obatoga. Igwe. 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 Saluting the King of Kings. You need to do like this. Everybody now. Everybody now. Everybody now. Lord, we love you. We bless you. We thank you. For me, He has taken away my sorrow. Now I am free. Everybody, I got my hallelujah. Come on, I got my hallelujah. Because of Jesus, every day. Because of Jesus, every day. That shakara. Come on, double heavenly blessings. God, your goodness and mercy always follow. He has given us victory. Almighty God has given us victory. He has given us victory. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
To highlight two major areas today: our influence on the world and Bethel's involvement in Nigeria. Here are some major facts about Nigeria. Nigeria is the third largest English-speaking nation in the world after India and the USA. Nigeria is the third largest movie industry after Bollywood and Hollywood. 33% of Nigeria's territory is arable. 28% of Forbes' 40 richest African entrepreneurs are from Nigeria. and it is the 8th most populous country in the world. Nigeria is so big that in fact, it is expected to have a larger population than the USA by 2050. Nigeria houses over 178 million people. The average of the country is 19, with 63% of the population under the age of 24. Nigeria is the giant of Africa, and it's the 41st largest economy in the world and the 2nd largest economy in Africa. Nigeria is known around the world and has had many cultural influences in the last 20 years. Of major importance is its impact in the African gospel music industry. Songs like Waymaker, Great Are You Lord, Excess Love, Jesus You Are Able, The Name of Jesus are all household gospel music in every continent. Nigeria is also known for its very vibrant movie industry, with several movies on franchise with Netflix. The influence of the Asoebi fashion and styles can also be seen in many weddings today. Moving on to Bethel's involvement in Nigeria. Bethel World Outreach Ministries Nigeria was started by Reverend Godwin and Pastor Mrs. Okoro in 2002. There are now branches in Benin City in Edo State, Warri City in Delta State, and in Lagos, which was established 2 years ago. Their vision is to win the lost at all costs and to make as many disciples as possible. Their goal is to spread into the interior and plant Bethel churches in all the states of Nigeria. Pictured here are their church building in Benin City, which was constructed in 2010, revival services in Benin City and Warri City, outreach programs for the saving of souls and baptisms, as well as programs for children and teenagers. Well, that's all the time we have for today, Bethel, but I hope you enjoyed this presentation of Bethel, Nigeria, and I hope that you have an amazing week. Bye-bye.
It's such a pleasure to welcome all of you here, especially our guests that represent the nations that are celebrating their independence this month. One of those nations is Nigeria. And on this very, very special Sunday, as we remember the independence of Nigeria, it's a great pleasure for me to be able to also recognize the achievement of one of our own Nigerian American members of this community. I remember meeting Will, and he was just Will then, a few years ago when he began running a campaign for elected office. And God connected us together. We forged a friendship and a partnership over the years that resulted in us jointly with a few others creating the African Immigrant Caucus. And then being able to support him and help him as he made the decision and then ran for the office of Montgomery County Councilman. And so today it's a pleasure and a joy not only to greet my friend Will, but to also welcome Honorable Will Jawando here in our service. And today, as the pastor of this local church and the presiding bishop of Bethel World Outreach Ministries International, on behalf of Bethel and in particular on behalf of the Nigerian members of our congregation, it's my privilege at this point, Honorable Will Jawando, to present to you this Achievement Award. We are proud of you. We're proud that you dared to take this journey and to make the sacrifices you made and to see what God made possible. And we know that this is but the beginning. We envision with you that God is going to create other opportunities for you to serve in greater roles and make an even greater impact, not just upon Montgomery County, but upon this nation. We're glad to be part of your journey. And so on behalf of Bethel World Outreach Ministries, City of Hope, and on behalf of Bethel World Outreach Ministries International, of which I am the presiding bishop, I am pleased to present to you this certificate, or this plaque, excuse me, along with the certificate of achievement. And this is what it reads: Will Jawando, first Nigerian American elected official in Montgomery County, Maryland. Will, I got a sense that this is going to be one of many firsts for you on this journey to greater service and leadership. We are proud of you. Keep up the good work. And remember, Bethel loves you. Now, let's celebrate Nigeria.
Keep clapping. We have the Certificate of Achievement that's presented to Council Member Will Jawando as the first Nigerian American elected official in Montgomery County, Maryland, presented this 20th day of October 2019, signed by Bishop Darlington G. Johnson, presiding Bishop BWOMI.
Thank you very much. I'm going to take a picture. Thank you so much. This is an honor. I have my family with me, Michelle Jawando, Aaliyah, Addison, and Ava, and they all have Yoruba names, okay? So, but we love all of Nigeria, and we love all of Africa. And not only am I the first Nigerian American elected, I'm the first African elected in Montgomery County. And yeah. And so I take that very seriously. I want to thank Bethel. I want to thank all the people here, many of whom, like Josephine and Fatmata and others in the audience who came and helped us spread the message that no matter who you are and where you live and where you come from, in Montgomery County, you should have access to all the full rights that everyone else does in this county. So we are continuing that journey. I'm 10 months into my elected office, and I'll say to you, I'm thankful, but I'm also determined, because this is just the beginning. Winning is the first step. Actually accomplishing things is the next step, and we've done some already, but we have more to do to make sure that we all have the access to the great opportunity here in this country and in this state and in this county. So I'm blessed to have you all with me. 59 years ago, Nigeria declared her independence, and it's been a rocky road. But we know that God is able. My father came to this country in 1970 on the heels of the Biafran Civil War and found opportunity here in Montgomery County. And I am standing here today because we had a generous America that accepted immigrants and understood the value that they bring to this country. So bless you all. I'm going to be back more and more and more. This is like my second home church. And thank you for the honor. Happy anniversary, Nigeria. Niger, no day carry last. But I love all of Africa. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we also want to recognize Adara. Adara is a Nigerian gospel artist who is also here in Maryland. And we thank her for joining us today. She does have some CDs that would be available at the end for purchase, and you're going to hear more of her soon. Thank you for coming.